During a tense conversation, Ju Yiju suddenly opened up about herself. My father and I ended our relationship long ago. We are strangers now. He doesn't care about me, and I don't care about him. If anyone thinks they can use me to gain his support, they are wrong. The prince tried to explain gently. You misunderstand. We invited you because we like you. But Ju Yiju interrupted passionately. Your Highness, you're lying to yourself. Your heart has already chosen someone long ago. You're keeping everyone else in the dark. The prince insisted, No, you're wrong. I'm following my heart. That's why I invited you to dinner. Ju Yiju stood up. Don't deceive yourself. Think again. Who was the one you first fell with? Who argued with you, then slowly began to understand you? Who danced with you first? Who met you secretly in the garden? Who helped you teach that scoundrel a lesson? Who spoke with you under the moonlight? All of this proves that person is your life. The prince grew restless. No, this is just coincidence. Nothing more. Ju Yiju pressed on. You can't run from your life. Listen to your heart. She thought to herself, God made him for me. I will succeed. Then she left. The prince offered politely, It's late. Let me take you home. Ju Yiju accepted, thinking, He is a gentleman. He respects my words. If only he respected himself too. Meanwhile, another voice called out to Xing. So it was you. I was looking for the wrong person. Xing, startled, asked, What do you want from me? He realized the person wanted to know about him and the prince. 5 hours earlier, at the basketball court, Xing had argued with Yinziwi. Stop staring. Let's go. Yinziwi replied, Forget that person. He's interested in girls. You two are from different worlds. You'll never match, and his mother will never accept you. Xing felt hurt. But then Yinziwi added, I like the monitor. Please don't tell anyone. Xing felt relieved, as if a heavy burden had lifted. So he was watching the monitor all along, he thought. Yinziwi admitted, I don't know when it started, but she's always in my eyes. My heart races whenever I see her. Maybe this is what it means to like someone. Hearing this, Xing remembered the prince. I feel the same when I'm near him. This isn't coincidence, it's real. Xing asked, Will you help me get closer to him? Yinziwi agreed. Yes, if you feel this strongly, you should confess soon. Later, the monitor spoke to Yinziwi. The person you like already belongs to someone else. They may have misunderstandings, but they are meant for each other. Don't hurt yourself. Accept it now. She added kindly, Don't worry. I'm here for you. If you want to share your pain, I'll listen. Yinziwi was left speechless, realizing the truth. Yinziwi already knew what he wanted to say. That afternoon, he had seen the monitor close to the prince, smiling and happy. Does this mean she likes the prince? He wondered. He clenched his hands, shaping them like a statue, and whispered, Whatever happens, if fate has chosen her for someone else, then so be it. At least I should express my feelings openly. He approached Ju Yiju and said softly, I like you. But as he turned, he accidentally collided with a pole, hitting it hard. Dizzy, he fell to the ground. Ju Yiju rushed to help him. Get up. I know your heart is broken, but hurting yourself isn't the answer. Don't destroy yourself like this. Yinziwi thought bitterly, It's over. Everything is over. The scene shifted to the Blast Box Stadium. Xing was practicing boxing, trying to distract himself. His mind kept circling back to the same thought. She's always in front of my eyes. I want to see her again and again. My heart races whenever I do. Maybe this is what it means to like someone. He wondered, What's happening to me? Why do I keep hearing the same voice inside me? Meanwhile, the prince was shown practicing calligraphy. He too was trying to distract himself, but his mind echoed with the same memories. Who was the one I first fell with? Who argued with me, then slowly began to understand me? Who danced with me first? Who met me secretly in the garden? Who helped me teach that scoundrel a lesson? Who spoke with me under the moonlight? All of this proves that person is my life. The prince sighed. That boy troubles me so much. At the same time, both Xing and the prince were thinking about each other. What is he doing now? Did I say something too harsh this afternoon? Each of them wondered if they had been too rude. Finally, both decided, tomorrow I should apologize. Just then, a notification arrived on their phones. It was a message from Shizuka. The basketball team leader, Yin Zui, had met with an accident. He had crashed into an electric pole. The doctors advised rest, and he would need bandages for several days. He wouldn't be able to perform in tomorrow's small match. The message ended with a request. Can you suggest someone who could take his place? Ali Zhangxing and the prince were both developing feelings for each other, though confused about what those feelings meant. After Yin Ziwi's accident, the monitor asked who would play in his place during the basketball match. At Milan College, the stadium was buzzing. Cheerleaders shouted, the crowd was excited, and everyone was waiting for the game to begin. Students whispered among themselves, "Did you hear? His Royal Highness will participate today." Phones were ready to capture photos of the prince in action. In the locker room, Xing sat alone, thinking. I never imagined the monitor would invite the prince. When she messaged me, I told her to ask him once. Since he has martial skills, there shouldn't be a problem. I didn't do this for myself. I did it for the team. He tried to convince himself, but his heart was restless. Suddenly, the door opened. The prince entered, wearing a basketball uniform. He looked striking, and Xing blushed at the sight. The players surrounded him, cheering. Welcome, Your Highness. You used to play for the royal basketball team. We're lucky to play with you today. The prince thanked them politely, then looked directly at Xing. Xing quickly turned his gaze away, but the prince did not. Their eyes had already spoken. One player asked, Why did you join us, Your Highness? The prince replied, The Milan team was missing a member. I wanted to find a way to play alongside you, so I agreed. Xing thought, Why am I so embarrassed? I'm a man. I should look at him directly. Yesterday he was angry with me, and I even pulled the monitor away. I didn't expect him to agree to play with me. Whatever his reason, I should sacrifice a little too. I'll apologize to him. The players encouraged each other. If His Royal Highness plays with us, we'll surely win. The prince reminded them, Give your 100%. Xing handed him a water bottle. The prince smiled. Thank you. As he opened it, he noticed words written inside. Sorry, he smiled faintly, forgiving Xing. Xing thought, So apologizing isn't that hard after all. But outside, the crowd grew impatient. The game is about to start, but the prince hasn't come yet. Some doubted he would appear. Xing worried. Was I dreaming all this? Am I going crazy thinking about him? The Milan team faced a strong national-level opponent. They were losing points, exhausted, and morale was low. Some players suggested giving up, but Nishan Singh stood firm. We can't quit before trying. The prince promised he would play. Even if he's late, he'll come. He never breaks his word. Encouraged, the team decided to fight until the end. Xing whispered to himself, Prince, you will come, won't you? Meanwhile, the prince was attending a diplomatic meeting, greeting foreign guests in multiple languages. He smiled. We are honored to have your cooperation. The guests replied warmly. But in his heart, the prince thought, I don't know how the game is going, but I know Xing won't give up easily. Wait for me, Nishan Singh. I'm coming to you. The game had already begun, and Milan College was struggling against Beta Academy. The opponents scored again, and the situation looked worse. Nishan Singh, however, kept faith. The prince will come, he promised. Suddenly, the host's voice echoed through the stadium. Milan College's substitute has arrived. The crowd erupted as the prince walked in. His entry electrified the atmosphere. Students screamed, cameras flashed, and everyone cheered. Xing pinched himself, wondering, Am I dreaming? He really came? Even after all the difficulties. The prince, drenched in sweat, looked determined. Listen, everyone, he said firmly. We won't let your hard work go to waste. The game restarted with new energy. Xing defended fiercely, blocking Beta's players from stealing the ball. The prince's shooting accuracy was flawless, and together they turned the match around. The crowd whispered, "These two are meant for each other." God's will is clear. With only 1 minute left, the tension was unbearable. The prince dribbled, then passed the ball to Xing. Xing hesitated. He could have scored himself. Why give me the last shot? But the prince shouted, "Nishan Singh, do it!" Xing gathered his courage, leapt, and shot. The ball sailed through the air and dropped perfectly into the basket. The host announced, "Milan College wins!" The stadium exploded with joy. Players surrounded Xing. "That last shot was incredible. Without you, we would have lost. You gave us victory against a national silver medal team." Xing smiled shyly, but his eyes searched for the prince. He walked toward him, whispering, "We won." But before he could reach, teammates pulled him back, praising him endlessly. Still, he knew the prince's smile was meant for him. The prince extended his hand for a high five. Xing, overwhelmed, hugged him instead. "Thank you. I know you gave me this chance deliberately." The prince smiled and embraced him back. Later, Xing searched the locker room for the water bottle where he had written, "Sorry." He couldn't find it. Suddenly, the prince appeared, holding it. "Were you looking for this? Whether you say sorry or thank you, it doesn't matter. For me, it's already forgiven." Before they could speak further, the players rushed in. "It's celebration time. Today's hero is Xing. You must join us, Your Highness. We won because of you both." The prince looked at the bottle once more, then said softly, "Yes, we'll go." After Milan College's victory, everyone decided to celebrate. The players organized a party and invited the prince. Xing wondered if he would actually come. The chapter begins with laughter and joy. Drinks were being shared, and everyone praised the prince. "Your Highness, we won because of you," they said. The prince smiled politely, but thought to himself, "I don't even enjoy drinking. Why did I come here?" Then he remembered Xing's words in the locker room. "If you join us, it will make everyone happy. It's the first time I've been invited to a party, so I want you there too." That was why he had agreed. Scene watched the prince from across the room. "He's so popular, so perfect. He shines wherever he stands. Someone like him deserves to have the monitor by his side. Not me." Meanwhile, Yinziwi was pressured by others to drink. He hesitated, remembering the doctor's warning, but gave in. Xing quickly stopped him, placing a hand on his head. "Don't hurt yourself. Your family will suffer if you do." Yinziwi smiled faintly, but the atmosphere grew louder as others toasted the prince. The prince reluctantly drank, and soon the alcohol overwhelmed him. He slipped away to the washroom, feeling dizzy and overheated. He loosened his shirt, his face flushed red. Xing noticed he had been gone too long. Worried, he opened the door and found the prince slumped inside, struggling. Xing rushed in, locked the door, and whispered, "Wake up. What are you doing? You always told me not to be reckless, yet here you are." The prince opened his eyes slowly. In his haze, he pulled Xing closer. "Do you know what mistake you made?" he murmured. Xing, startled, asked, "What mistake?" The prince's body was burning with heat. "Think about it. If you can't figure it out, then don't stay with me." Xing stared at him, shocked. "He looks like a child when he's drunk. So cute." He touched the prince's cheek gently. "I never imagined you'd be this adorable when drunk." The prince suddenly leaned forward and kissed him. Xing froze, his face turning red. You're drunk. This isn't right." He tried to push him back, but the prince only smiled. "You're scared." Xing's heart pounded wildly. Then, unable to hold back, Xing kissed him in return. The prince responded, and for a moment both forgot everything else. The prince thought, "This is the first time I can truly feel his scent, his warmth, not just in dreams, but in reality." The chapter opens with Xing taking a shower, lost in thought. What's happening to me? Why did I do all that with the prince last night? He remembered every moment, the closeness, the kiss, and his face flushed red. Forget it. Forget him, he told himself. Outside, someone knocked impatiently. What's going on in there? Hurry up, I need the toilet! Xing quickly made an excuse, relieved that no one suspected anything. He looked at himself in the mirror, unsettled. Even if he drank too much, he must still feel restless. Why did I let it happen? The way he looked at me. It wasn't like before. Meanwhile, the prince sat in his car, touching his lips absent-mindedly. Nishan Singh's lips. They were so soft. That kiss felt intoxicating. Was it real or just the wine? Why am I thinking about him so much? At Milan College, the classroom buzzed with chatter. Students discussed lectures, chores, and games. The prince sat quietly, writing, but his eyes kept drifting toward Xing. He hasn't bent his neck once since morning. Is it stiff? Across the room, Xing avoided his gaze. How do I face him? I took advantage of him last night. He hasn't spoken to me. Is he angry? Just then, Yin Ziwi thanked Xing. Thanks, bro. You helped me yesterday by drinking in my place. Take this medicine. It'll help if your stomach hurts. Xing smiled faintly. I didn't know you cared so much. Thanks. The prince overheard, unhappy to see them so close. Xing thought, the prince drank too much. He'll need this medicine. I'll give it to him. The prince stopped writing, feeling uneasy. Why does it bother me so much seeing Xing close to Yin Ziwi? When I remember last night, it feels too real. Maybe recalling it will calm me. Ju Yiju asked the prince, Are you all right? Last night you didn't look well. The prince replied, I'm sorry. I enjoyed dinner with everyone, but I drank too much. Did I do something wrong? Ju Yiju smiled. No mistake, Your Highness, but last night you seemed different. Xing overheard and felt guilty. I forgot about their relationship. I even pulled the monitor away. How do I repent for such a sin? Why does it hurt so much to see them together? The prince spoke again. Whatever happened last night, it wasn't intentional. Please forget it. Xing thought bitterly. Forget it? Is he telling me to forget? Maybe he's right. I should act like nothing happened. He stood up. Sorry, I need to leave. The prince watched him pack his bag. What's wrong with him? His face doesn't look fine. Outside, Xing walked alone, frustrated. I'll pretend nothing happened. But why am I so angry? I don't want this to continue. Suddenly, the prince ran after him. Nishan Singh, what's wrong? Why are you so upset? Xing turned away. Why are you here? We should stay apart. The prince stepped closer. Stay apart? Why? What happened? What did you do? Both remembered the kiss, their hearts racing. Xing's eyes locked on the prince's lips. Why am I staring at them again? What's wrong with me? He grabbed the prince's hand and pulled him close. The prince stumbled against him. Xing handed him medicine. You drank too much last night. Your stomach must hurt. Don't worry. I'll pretend nothing happened. He turned away. My mind is too full. I need to be alone. The prince called out, Xing, don't avoid me. If we keep ignoring this, things will slip away. Every time I see you, I remember last night. My heartbeat races. I can't control it. Maybe I'm crazy, or maybe I'm still drunk. Whatever it is, I need time. Until then, we shouldn't see each other. Sign waited, hoping the prince would say more, but he didn't. As Xing walked away, he glanced back. The prince was already on the phone. The prince's words echoed. Dancing Shoes is in danger. We must save him.